Hello, my name is John Austin, Chairman of the Image Committee. Today I have the privilege of talking with Jess Judy, one of our 2023 commemorative honorees, a longtime and dear friend and recent neighbor of mine. Jess joined the club in 1986, served as president in 2002, and with his son Noble, make for one of the more notable father-son combinations at the club. Jess, thanks for taking time to share your Richland memories with us. So I guess we'll start at the beginning. You grew up in Virginia.
Correct.
And then high school and college was there. And then how'd you get to Nashville?
I actually came here with HCA in 1985.
So then you joined, and it was at the old club, and they were already considering moving from Ellington to Granny White. And what were your thoughts on that?
When I heard that we were considering selling the property and moving, certainly had mixed emotions.
Right.
Recognized the need to do something different. The clubhouse particularly that was in need of a lot of repairs. Mm-hmm. And the golf course was starting to show its age.
So there was a good financial case, undeniable financial case for making the move.
No question.
So then you served time on the board and then were elected president. So
we had difficult decisions to make. We were in the midst of the centennial expansion of the club, and actually had that grand opening during the time I was president. Mm-hmm. But we did not have, thanks to the good work of particularly Don White, we really didn't fall on any hard times from a financial perspective. Mm-hmm. Membership was relatively strong. We felt like by making improvements to the club, we would only make the club more attractive. But I think just continuing to focus on facilities and making the experience at Richland the best we possibly could was certainly our main objective all along.
Give us some of your perspectives on the history of Richland, kind of a then and now, and how you've seen the club maybe change over your tenure.
Well, it's certainly a rich history, you know, with hosting USGA golf events, USGA Junior Amateur Championship, the U.S. Women's Open, number of local and state events. But events like that just made Richland, it made it known to other golfers in the state and the area. And I think the golf experience at Richland is what led to so many of those events being held here. I used to joke occasionally that we should rename it the Richland Golf Club because golf was what this place was all about for years and still is very much an important part. But I think we've, over the years, have become a more diverse club with pool, tennis, and other activities, which is great for families. And I think, again, that's what's made Richland such an attractive place.
So what would you say makes Richland special from your experience?
The heartbeat of any club is the people. With the leadership we've had, I think boards, you know, you start having reservations when you have rotating boards and people going on and off so often. But the continuity of the boards over the years has been really surprisingly good, I think. Staff has been excellent. Long-time staff members that we all know well and remember well, whether it be Joanne or Frierson or Billy Hancock, and even more recently people like JC and others in the tap room. From a golf perspective, I just attribute a lot to John Spellman and the environment that John has created. He's probably one of the most welcoming golf professionals that you could ever want to be around. And you know, you bring a guest out here, and the next time they come, John remembers them and calls them by name and makes it special. And so, at one time, the three longest tenured employees of the club, which were Billy, Joanne, and Frierson, between the three of them, there was something like 120 years of service to Richland.
Well, any favorite memories that you wanted to share about Richland over the?
Just, I think, you know, my golfing group. I mean, we've had so many enjoyable times at Richland, starting with John Wagster, John Van Maal, and Dave Malone at the old course, and continuing out here. Our group's changed over time, but just special times on the golf course with friends and colleagues. Family time out here was always special. Of course, Noble and I on the golf course, as I've said before, we were the last people off the course on December 31st and did everything we could to be back out here January 1st as the first group off. And now, fortunately for me, I'm enjoying a lot of time with my grandsons. Mm-hmm. my recent hole-in-one, certainly a special memory witnessed by a pro spellman, and actually Noble was on the phone with me when I laid it down to hit the shot, and everybody starts yelling, and he says, "Did you chip it in?" I said, "Better than that, I aced number, which is now number 15. So that's certainly a very special time to get that ace here. I hadn't had one other one before coming to Nashville, but having that one was pretty neat.
Jess, heartfelt congratulations on your commemorative award. It's certainly well deserved.
John, I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm honored to be an honoree, so I appreciate it.